Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And Donald Trump Jr. just gave a chilling update about his father's criminal cases, and it's one that really sent chills down my spine. Before we get started, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. Those little things really help us out, guys, and they really help our channel continue to grow. You know, Donald Trump Jr. was giving an interview, and he discussed the possible different criminal punishments for his dad. And, I think he hit a lot of key points about the prosecution itself and the purpose and what's going on in America right now with this push to just get his dad, former President Donald Trump. And, he said some things on the interview that some people are going to find controversial, but I think he really nailed it. Let's take a look.
Don, before we let you go, there's some word that a couple of prosecutors, I believe it was New York, or maybe others, who are asking, I guess I heard Eric Trump they want him to testify. Have they asked you to testify, and Ivanka as well, and will you?
Yeah, I'm going in, I believe, on Wednesday. So, we get to continue yet another sham. We've seen the bias. We've seen, Michael Cohen lie under oath, literally get caught, literally perjured himself in front of, admitted perjury beyond what he'd already went to prison for. The star witness isn't, that doesn't matter. It shows you what happens when you're in a kangaroo court, Eric. It doesn't matter what the rules are. It doesn't matter what the Constitution says. It doesn't matter what general practices in business would be. It doesn't matter. They have a narrative. They have an end goal, and they'll do whatever it takes to get there. Think about it. The key witness, the people they hinged all over their stuff, got literally caught perjuring himself again after doing prison time for doing that, lying to Congress again, admitting it on a stand. And it's like, oh, well, no, that's great. He's a perfectly credible witness. This is what we're up against. Again, I think the people understand that. They see what Joe Biden's doing. You see the checks. You see the wire transfers. You wonder why the grandchildren are getting checks from the Chinese government. Those are all reasonable questions, and yet no one asks them. Our mainstream media, the people in D.C., unwilling to ask it, but they want to throw Trump in jail for 1,000 years and/or the death penalty. It truly sick stuff, but this is why we fight.
Don Jr. never holds back. Really good having you on, Don. Thank you so much.
Now, of course, President Donald Trump is not facing the death penalty, right? But do any of you really believe that if they could, they wouldn't? How many of you really believe that if they could push it that far, if they could convict him, and that could be the sentence, how many of you believe prosecutors wouldn't go for it? I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I like to think none of the prosecutors would go for it. I'd like to think that. But I used to think that jailing your political opponents in America wouldn't happen either. And here we are. Now, you could say the case is based on this or that or whatever you want, but this is unprecedented in American history. It's only happened to former President Donald Trump. Just like being impeached twice only happened to former President Donald Trump. And you have to ask yourself, why? Are his crimes supposedly that serious? Or is there a personal vendetta here that has political purposes? I don't have the answer to these questions. I ponder them, and I give them to you to ponder. And, it's baffling to me that this could even happen in our country, that this question could even be posed in the United States of America, where this kind of thing I thought would never happen. Folks, I want to thank you again for joining us here at Explain America. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think they would go this far if they could? Let me know. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.